A poor village lies in the middle of cracked, barren land. Houses lean under dusty winds. Villagers line up before a pot of thin porridge, each receiving only a single spoonful. Two men grapple in the dust, children retreat in fear, and an elder coughs violently from exhaustion. A mother pleads for water for her feverish child, but everyone turns away, for they are thirsty too. The road into the village is empty, dust swirling in the wind, when a white-robed figure appears in the distance, walking slowly yet firmly. Jesus enters the village. Some villagers whisper in suspicion, others fall silent, caught by the gentleness of his gaze. A group driven by fear and hunger blocks his path and demands to know why he has come. Jesus does not answer with anger. He looks at them as if he sees the fear hidden behind their rage. The village elder steps forward, trembling, and Jesus bows his head in greeting. The crowd grows still. A violent cough echoes from the edge of the village. Jesus leaves the crowd and walks straight toward the suffering man. He kneels down and gently lifts the swollen, wounded foot, ignoring whispers of fear and contagion. His hand touches the wound, and warm golden light spreads. The torn flesh closes, the infection fades, and the pain disappears. The man bursts into tears, stands, and begins to walk. The crowd recoils in shock. Some mutter that it is only luck, but the healed man kneels, clutching his legs as if reclaiming his life. Jesus helps him stand, and hope shines in the man's eyes. The mother carrying her sick child pushes forward, begging for help. Some try to shove her away, afraid of losing their turn, but Jesus raises his hand and stops them. He gently touches the child's forehead. Light surrounds them, the trembling fades, and the child's breathing steadies. The child cries out with new strength, then smiles, small fingers gripping the white robe. The mother weeps, holding her child close. A woman who once pushed others aside lowers her head in shame and steps back. Jesus offers no rebuke. The healing speaks for itself. The villagers lead him to a barren, cracked field where nothing has grown for years. Jesus steps into the center and places his hand on the ground. Light spreads outward. The soil darkens, the cracks seal, green shoots rise, and flowers bloom. Children laugh as they touch the new leaves, while adults watch with tight throats. Someone scoffs that grass cannot feed the hungry, but Jesus looks straight into that person's fear. He lifts a handful of soil, and it becomes strong seeds, promising future harvest. On an old wooden table, bread and fish appear, warm and fragrant. Driven by hunger, the crowd rushes forward, grabbing more than they need and pushing children aside. Jesus remains still, his sorrowful gaze slowing a man who clutches too much bread. Ashamed, he turns back and shares. Others follow, returning what they took. The meal becomes one of sharing. An elder lifts a piece of bread with trembling hands, and Jesus answers his silent question with a gentle nod of peace. That night, a thief sneaks toward the remaining food, trapped by old habits of survival. He freezes when he sees Jesus standing there. Jesus does not chase him away, but looks at him as one hungry in both body and soul. The thief kneels, confessing his wrongs. Jesus gives him bread and places his hand on his chest, and the fear of rejection fades. By morning, the thief returns what he stole and asks to work in repentance. He is met not with anger, but quiet forgiveness. When the well runs dry, panic rises again. People push and blame one another. Jesus pulls a child back from danger and kneels beside the well. He places his hand on the cracked stone, and light sinks deep within. Water rises, clear and cool. The villagers naturally line up again. Jesus draws water for the elder first, then for the child, and the strong step back for the weak. Under the burning sun, a man hides a pouch of gold, planning to save himself. Tension flares as others confront him. Jesus steps between them, his gaze stopping violence before it begins. The man shouts that he is afraid of hunger too. Jesus touches his clenched fist, and it slowly opens. The gold is returned to the community, and the anger fades into repentance. A fire breaks out in a wooden house, spreading in the wind. Jesus places his hand on the ground, and the flames weaken and die. He does not rebuild the house by miracle alone, but invites the villagers to rebuild together. They bring wood, water, and strength. The mother brings bread, children carry small pieces, and everyone has a role. When someone asks if fear and hunger will return after Jesus leaves, he places his hand on their chest. Faith ignites like a small flame. He points to the garden, the well, and the rebuilt home, reminding them that the greatest miracle is renewed hearts. The village elder prays with a trembling but steady voice. The people bow their heads, giving thanks instead of demanding more. Jesus walks away in silence. No one follows. They continue to work, share, and care for one another. The road he walked remains green. Birds return to the rooftops, and the village stands renewed. The greatest miracle is not only healed land or multiplied food, but people learning again how to believe, how to share, and how to live as light.